सरकार की। श्री गुरवे नमः। श्री गुरवे नमः। श्री गुरवे नमः। श्री गुरवे नमः। आचार्यं मां विजानीयात् नावमन्येत करिचित् नमर्त्य बुद्ध्या सूयेत सर्वदेव मयो गुरु। हे परम प्रियतम, पूर्णतम पुरुषोत्तम श्री कृष्ण, तुमसे विमुख होने के कारण अनादिकाल से हमने अनंतानंत दुख पाए एवं पा रहे हैं। पाप करते करते अंतःकरण इतना मलिन हो चुका है कि रसिकों द्वारा यह जानने पर भी कि तुम अपनी भुजाओं को पसारे अपनी वात्सल्यमय दृष्टि से हमारी प्रतीक्षा कर रहे हो। तुम्हारी शरण में नहीं आ पाता। हे अशरण शरण, तुम्हारी कृपा के बिना तुम्हें कोई जान भी तो नहीं सकता। ऐसी स्थिति में हे अकारण करुण पतित पावन श्री कृष्ण, तुम अपनी अहेतुकी कृपा से ही हमको अपना लो। हे करुणा सागर, हम भुक्ति मुक्ति आदि कुछ नहीं मांगते। हमें तो केवल तुम्हारे निष्काम प्रेम की एकमात्र चाह है। हे नाथ, अपने विरद की ओर देखकर इस अधम को निराश न करो। हे जीवन धन, अब बहुत हो चुका। अब तो तुम्हारे प्रेम के बिना यह जीवन मृत्यु से भी अधिक भयानक है। अतएव प्रेम भिक्षाम देहि। प्रेम भिक्षाम देहि। प्रेम भिक्षाम देहि। साकेत बिहारी श्री राघवेंद्र सरकार की जय। वृंदावन बिहारी श्री यादवेंद्र सरकार की जय। श्रीमद सद्गुरु सरकार की जय। जय जय श्री राधे। जय जय श्री राधे। जय जय श्री राधे। Page 103. As we all know, most important thing in bhakti and spirituality and the whole is the mind. Bhakti man se hi hoti hai. Devotion is done with the mind alone. The senses are helpers. Use the hand to clap, the mouth to sing, eyes to look at the murti of Bhagwan, etc. लेकिन सबसे प्रमुख है मन. Most important is mind. So this very beautiful pad which describe a gopi is describing about Shri Krishna, how beautiful his complexion is, the bluish complexion of his body, and what happens when one looks at that. And she's actually seeing the true infinite beauty, अनंत सौंदर्य को देखती है. हम लोग नहीं देख सकते. We cannot see, but we should try our best to visualize as this gopi is describing to us. And what happens, and we should try to visualize and feel. So not just singing the word, but trying to visualize as the description has been given in the pad. That how beautiful is Shri Krishna? One example, the most beautiful person in the material world, सबसे सुंदर है, most beautiful is Kamdev, the god of love. To describe how beautiful Shri Krishna is, the scripture says that he is more beautiful than the beauty of uncountable Kamdevs combined. We can't imagine how beautiful, even how beautiful Kamdev is. Far less to think about how beautiful is Shri Krishna. But whatever we think, let's multiply it infinite times. So try our best to do Roop Dhyan, most important. Roop, form, Dhyan, meditating on the form of Shri Krishna. And if possible, shedding tears. Without this tear, आंसू के बिना तो भक्ति है ही नहीं. Without these tears, there's no bhakti. Most important. So we should try our best. This most beautiful pad written by Jagat Guru Tam Shri Kripalu Mahaprabhu in the Shri Krishna Madhuri. नीलमणि कोरी अनुपम रूप नीलमणि कोरी अनुपम रूप नीलमणि कोरी अनुपम रूप नीलमणि कोरी अनुपम रूप नीलमणि 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 कोरी नीलमणि 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 कोरी नीलमणि 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 कोरी नीलमणि 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 कोरी नीलमणि नीलमणि कोरी अनुपम रूप नीलमणि 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 कोरी अनुपम रूप नीलमणि कोरी अनुपम रूप नीलमणि कोरी अनुपम रूप उर्धरि कर करी हाय गिरत सोई 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 लखत बार एक भूले एक भूले जोरी अनुपम रूप लखत
और एक भूले जोरी अनुपम रूप
नीलमय कोरी अनुपम रूप
नीलमणि कोरी अनुपम रूप
नीलमणि कोरी अनुपम रूप
नीलमणि कोरी अनुपम रूप
प्रतियाङ्गन छवि कोटियनङ्गनी
प्रतिअङ्गन छवि कोटिअनङ्गनी
प्रतियाङ्गन छवि कोटियनङ्गनी
प्रतिअङ्गन छवि कोटिअनङ्गनी
सुषमा सुधा सार रस भूरी अनुपम रूप
सुषमा सुधा सार रस भोरी अनुपम रूप
सुषमा सुधा सार रस अनुपम रूप सुषमा
सुधा सार रस भोरी अनुपम रूप
नीलमणि कोरी अनुपम रूप
नीलमणि कोरी अनुपम रूप
अनुपम रूप निरखत
विनाहीन अंगनी नैनन निरखत
जिनहीन अंगनी नैनन निरखत
विनाहीन अंगनी नैनन निरखत
इनहीन काहत सरस बरोरी अनुपम रूप
विनाहीन कहत सरस बरोरी अनुपम रूप
इनहीन काहत सरस बरोरी अनुपम रूप
विनाहीन कहत सरस
नीलमणि कोरी अनुपम रूप
नीलमणि कोरी अनुपम रूप
नीलमणि कोरी अनुपम रूप
नीलमणि कोरी अनुपम रूप
नख सिख लाखी सखी अखियन फूटे
नखशिख लखी सखी अखियन फूटे
नख सिख लाखी सखी अखियन फूटे
नखशिख लखी सखी अखियन फूटे
ओ नख सिख लाखी सखी अखियन फूटे
नखशिख लखी सखी अखियन फूटे
पल पल ताल फती देखन कोरी अनुपम रूप
मन पन तन पति देखन कोई अनुपम रूप
पल पल ताल फकी देखन कोरी अनुपम रूप
मन पन तन पति देखन कोई अनुपम रूप
नीलमणि कोरी अनुपम रूप
नीलमणि कोरी अनुपम रूप
नीलमणि कोरी अनुपम रूप
नीलमणि कोरी अनुपम रूप
कहाँ कृपालु गागर महासागर
कहाँ कृपालु गागर महासागर
कहाँ कृपालु गागर महासागर
कहाँ कृपालु गागर महासागर
आवन जतन करो अनुपम रूप आवन जतन आवन जतन करो अनुपम रूप नीलमणि नंद नंदन भगवान की। People who believe, have some kind of belief in God, and are searching for God, not knowing where to find Him. They search everywhere. Some people go to very high mountain, ऊंचे पर्वत चढ़ के. Someone says, this Bhagwan is very special. There's some murti somewhere, and this is a very special Bhagwan. And if you go there, all your desires, your wishes will be fulfilled. So it seems in the mind of some people that some Bhagwan is special and some is not so special. There's some Bhagwan in a very high mountain or some place, and that Bhagwan is very special. And someone has a very small temple, mandir, in the village, and that Bhagwan is not so special. This is the highest form of ignorance. We are searching for God everywhere. And where He is, we're not looking. जगत गुरुतम श्री कृपालु महाप्रभु ने अपने राधा गोविंद गीत में बहुत सुंदर एक दोहा बनाए. जगत गुरुतम श्री कृपालु महाप्रभु. So tonight one devotee warned me, Bhaiya, don't speak too much Hindi. So I'll be speaking more English. All right. Jagat Gurutam Shri Kripalu Mahaprabhu, who is only the fifth Mool Jagat Guru, original Jagat Guru, and not only Jagat Guru but Jagat Guru Tam. There are five. First, Adi Jagat Guru Shankaracharya, then came Jagat Guru Ramanujacharya, then Jagat Guru Nimbarkacharya, then Jagat Guru Madhavacharya, then finally Jagat Guru Tam, Shri Kripalu Mahaprabhu. These are original. Original Mool means someone goes before a body of the greatest spiritual minds in India, the greatest spiritual scholars, spiritual mind, and there's a debate, Shastrarth, a debate on the scriptures. And when his knowledge is proven to be superior to all of them combined, they bestow the title Jagat Guru Tam. This only happened to these five. Actually, the fifth one, there was no Shastrarth even. And a lot of things happened for the first time in history. But this is normally what happens. When they leave the world, these original Jagat Guru, someone in that who were following him, who was a disciple or follower, just go and sat on the seat and called himself Jagat Guru. He was not bestowed the title. So only five original. Jagat Guru Tam, Shri Kripalu Mahaprabhu, the only one was given the title. All the rest were called Jagat Guru. He was the only one who was bestowed the title of Jagat Guru Tam. This means, like in English we say good, better, best. So in Sanskrit, Jagat Guru, then better Jagat Guru Tar, and then Jagat Guru Tam means best. Amongst the five, he is the topmost, best. So he's written many, many books, thousands and thousands of kirtan, divine compositions, pads, etc. One very special book, Radha Govind Geet, 11,111 dohas, couplets, verses, which has all the philosophy of all the Vedas, all the Puranas, all the scriptures. One verse he says very beautifully, Bahar dhundho jani, Bahar dhundho jani, Govind Radhe, Hari chori chori ur, Baithe bata de. We'll sing it a little bit and then we'll hear a little more. Radhe Radhe Govind Govind Radhe 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 Govind Govind Radhe Radhe
Radhe Govind
बाहर ढूंढो जनी गोविंद राधे, हरि चोरी चोरी उर बैठे बता दे। बाहर ढूंढो जनी
गोविंद राधे,
हरि चोरी चोरी उर बैठे बता। हरि चोरी चोरी उर बैठे बता दे।
हरि चोरी चोरी उर बैठे बता दे।
ओ हरि चोरी चोरी उर बैठे बता दे।
हरि चोरी चोरी उर बैठे बता दे।
ओ राधे राधे गोविंद गोविंद राधे, राधे राधे गोविंद गोविंद राधे।
राधे राधे गोविंद गोविंद राधे, राधे राधे गोविंद गोविंद राधे।
तो बाहर ढूंढो जनी गोविंद राधे. Don't look outwardly. बाहर. Don't go some mountain or some cave or some special place to look for Bhagwan, for God, if you have an interest in looking for Him. अगर रुचि है मिलने के लिए. So, हरि चोरी चोरी उर बैठे बता दे. He is sitting secretly, chori chori, in the heart. Tell everyone this. Don't look outward. बैठे हैं हृदय में. This is said in all the scriptures. In Gita, ईश्वर सर्वभूतानां हृदयेषु तिष्ठति, भ्रामे सर्वभूतानि यन्तारूढानि मायया. Chapter 18, verse 61, Gita. Bhagwan Krishna is saying to Arjun, this Lord, Shri Krishna himself, is sitting in the heart of all living beings. Ved एको देवा सर्वभूतेषु गूढ़ः सर्वव्यापी सर्वभूतांतरात्मा कर्माध्यक्ष सर्वलोकादिवासा साक्षी चेता केवलो निर्गुणश्च. Shvetashvatara chapter 6 verse 11. God is only one Bhagwan, ek Bhagwan, one God. And He's sitting in the heart. वो बैठे हैं. He is a witness, साक्षी है. He is looking every moment. Generally people think God is only in the mandir, only in the murti. So people normally say to their children, when they go to mandir, hey, don't do any badtamizi. Don't do anything wrong here. This is Bhagwan's house. Behave very good when you come here. And so the child takes this to mean that when I leave the mandir, I can do all the wrong things. And is going to put it to some good use in the future. So why do we say, don't do anything wrong in the mandir only? Why don't we say, don't do anything wrong anywhere at all? Because we also don't believe that is why. We think that God is only in the mandir, in the murti, or pathar mein. So we go there, we try to be very nice and behave properly. Bhagwan is looking at me when I go to mandir. And the moment I leave the mandir, now I can do all the wrong things. This is the reason why every moment we are thinking wrong. We may not do anything wrong physically. And we think I am a good person. मैं बहुत अच्छा हूँ. People sometimes comes to me when I go to mandir, etc. Babaji, Swamiji, I am a good lady. I am a good man. In other words, I am a saint. There's no feeling in the heart that I am bad. I'm wrong. Every moment we are thinking wrong things. Wrong thought. Galat vichar. Thinking negative about others. Finding faults. And thinking wrong things. Someone has done something to someone. In some way harm that person. And you hate that person. You wish that they will go and die. That they will go on the street and walk and some truck will just run them over and finish them. And when you see the person maybe in the mandir or something, hey, Sitaram, Sitaram, Radhe, Radhe. Oh, so long I didn't see you. Please have a seat. So sweet. And in the heart you're thinking, I wish you'd go and die. Huh? And be good. Because I didn't do anything wrong. You see, if we don't understand what or who is the performer of the action. ये भगवान क्या देखते हैं? गुरु क्या देखते हैं? What is God and Guru? What are they looking at? What are they seeing? Guru here, I mean true Guru, not what we call Guru in the world. Bhagavad Prapt Mahapurush, one who has attained God, seen God. Shri Krishna is very clear in Gita. Tad virpranipatena pariprashnena sevaya upadekshantite jnanam jnaninaha tattvadarshinaha. Chapter 4, verse 34. Shri Krishna is telling us who is Guru. Two things qualifies him to be Guru. Number one, Jnaninaha. Meaning he has knowledge, complete knowledge of all the Vedas, all the scriptures, complete knowledge. Not just Ramayana, not just Gita, plus he's able to remove our doubts. Giving lecture is easy. Anybody can read book and give lecture. But to remove the doubts, clarify the doubts. But even more important, he is Tattvadarshina, meaning he has seen God. He has attained a divine vision, divine bliss. that person only is qualified to be Guru. What are they looking at? The physical action? बाहर जो हम करते हैं. So the Vedas tell us, मन एव मनुष्यानाम कारणम बंध मोक्षयोः ब्रह्म बिंदु उपनिषद. Second mantra. Veda saying, man ev, man, mind, ev, alone. Alone, he, manushyanam, human beings. Karnam is the cause. Bandhan of bondage, moksha, liberation. The highest authority is saying, the mind alone is the cause of bondage as well as liberation. In other words, the mind is the performer of the action. This is what God and the saint is noting. ये देखते हैं भगवान, बाहर नहीं देखते हैं. He's not looking what you're doing physically. We're doing puja, we're singing bhajan, kirtan, bowing to anybody we think is worshipable, going to all the place of pilgrimage. And where's the mind? Nobody's paying attention. Somebody is doing parikrama, going around Govardhan mountain, all the way in India, Barsana. And he's thinking about, oh, I wonder what my wife is doing. I hope no one has still stolen my moroka. I hope they've fed the dog. He's doing parikrama. In other words, marching, physical drill. And then that abhiman, instead of benefiting, he actually loses because now the pride comes. He comes back and he asks someone, hey, have you ever been to Govardhan? Have you done parikrama? No. I went, I'm not once, twice, 3 times I've been already, man. In other words, you're nothing. So not only does he not benefit, but he gets harm because abhiman, pride. So God doesn't look at that. वो अंदर देखते, he's looking inside. When you're chanting, where is the mind? When you're doing puja, where is the mind? Are you thinking at this time, Panditji is saying, put chandan, put haldi, put this, who are you putting for a leaf? Are you thinking Bhagwan is sitting here and I'm bathing him? Is the water too hot, too cold? That I'm going to dry his skin? Is the towel soft and nice the way I like it? Just pour some water and then put everybody together in one thing and put your whole family together and bathe you together. No feeling. And we call it puja. We're doing puja. No feeling. It's all just ritual. And that's how we get, there's no benefit. So, yeah, I'm not saying puja is wrong, but the way we are doing it. There's no feeling, no love, no devotion. It's all physical drill, mechanically. अब जिस समय पूजा करते हैं, when we are doing puja, what should happen? Tulsidas ji is gotten very angry with people who just worship God mechanically, without any feeling. He says in the beautiful doha, He faatahu footahu nayan, jarahu sutan kehi kaam, द्रवहि श्रवहि पुलकहि नहीं तुलसी सुमिरत राम. Somebody is worshipping God, doing puja, chanting, something spiritually. And the heart doesn't melt. Dravai. doesn't melt with love. To hear far too, that heart should be ripped apart. Shravahi, tears doesn't flow from the eyes. Phutahu nayan, those eyes should be bursted. Apulakai, the paw on the body doesn't raise an hand, goosebump with joy. Jarahu sutan kehi kam, that body should be burnt to ashes. Bhagavad, the same thing is said in Bhagavad Mahapuran. Tadashmasaram hridayam batedam yad grihyamanai harinam dheyai na vikretat yada vikaru netre jalam gataruheshu harsha. Bhagavad is saying, someone is Harinam Madhe, someone is chanting, doing Maha Mantra, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, chanting God's name, Radhe Radhe, any name, you're worshipping God, and tears, Netre Jalam, tears not flowing from the eyes, the heart is not melting with joy, the paws and the body is not raised and ends, harpilation. Tadashmasadam hridayam batedam, that heart must be steel, thunderbolt, so hard. So this there's no feeling. Oh, we don't have to go anywhere. Bhagwan is the same Bhagwan everywhere. The same Bhagwan in Vrindavan, the same Bhagwan in Golok, the same Bhagwan in Kailash, the same Bhagwan is sitting in our heart. Realize, we have to realize, that's all. Prabhu Vyapak Sarvatra Samana. We sing this chaupai. Prabhu Vyapak Sarvatra. God pervades everywhere. Everybody says, whether you're Hindu, Muslim, Christian, Buddhist, whoever, everybody says, God is here, there, and everywhere. सब लोग कहते हैं. But there's a feeling that he's in the mandir, he's in the church, in the masjid, in the Kaaba. 100%. And in the toilet, in the rum shop, in the bar, in the road, 0.1%, 0%. No. Prabhu Vyapak Sarvatra Samana. Samana Roop se. Har jagah. That he is everywhere 100%. 100%. He's there in the mandir also, he's also in the murti, but he's also in the toilet, also in the bar, everywhere in the road, everywhere 100%. That feeling has to come. Then we can say, I believe in God. This has so much benefit. Why do we do wrong thing? Why do we think wrong thing? Because we think that, so as I said, people go to mandir and they teach their children, don't do anything wrong, because we think God is only in the mandir, only in the church, only in the masjid. And then we believe. For that time we read Gita, Ramayana, Bhagavad, we believe. And then we leave, now we can do all the wrong thing. Because now God is not looking anymore. But if the faith comes that God is everywhere 100%, He's sitting in the heart, He's looking. Chori chori baithe hai. He's there sitting and looking. Every moment He's taking note. He's a Sakshi. We have to practice this. इसके अभ्यास करना. The more that conviction becomes firm in the heart and the mind that Sri Krishna is in my heart, my Guru, Sri Maharaji is sitting, he's looking at me, and I want his love, I want his bhakti, and I'm thinking this wrong and he's seeing. We are under Maya, the prevalence to think wrong is going to happen. The nature, the mind is very dirty, very bad. So to think wrong thought, to have negative thought, to find faults, naturally it happens. But if we realize, hey, Maharaj is looking, Sri Krishna, Radha Rani is looking, and I want to get her love, and she's looking, and I'm thinking, immediately you cut the line. Someone is going somewhere to do, in the dark, to do something wrong. He's going to steal. He's going to do some wrong action, and suddenly somebody come from behind and tap on the shoulder. Hey, kaha ja rahe? Where are you going? I was just taking some air. It's so hot in the house. So you got saved from going to do that wrong action? In the same way, so the natural tendency of the mind to think wrong. Remember, the moment you think, ho gaya karm. You've already done the action. I never kill anybody physically. How many people did you kill in the mind? How many people you beat up in the mind? You cursed in the mind? Everything we do in the mind. And the moment you think, Bhagwan has already taken note. So normally in the world, because we don't have the feeling that God is looking at me, the thought comes first, and then eventually we do it physically also. Because we are under Maya, the natural tendency of the mind to think wrong is going to happen. Anger, greed, jealousy, hatred, all these things will happen. But if I develop this fact in my mind that Maharaji is looking, Guru is looking, Radha Rani is looking, Sri Krishna is looking, and I want their love, and they don't like this, immediately, like the person come and tap you on the shoulder, you'll cut the line right there. And if after practicing, after a while, that will also go, the tendency of the mind, because now the mind knows every moment, he's looking. But we have to practice this. There's so much benefit. This feeling that of secrecy, what I'm thinking nobody knows. A husband is lying on the lap of the wife and he's thinking about some other lady, and he knows with confidence, my wife doesn't know that I'm thinking. Well, he's forgotten Bhagwan is looking. Huh? So we have to get rid of this feeling that no one knows what I am thinking. This secrecy that nobody knows. Nobody in the world knows. But Shri Krishna knows, Radha Rani knows, and if you are so fortunate to have a true Guru, a saint, Guru who is a saint, who is Radha Krishna personified. Right? We've heard again and again, there's no difference between God and the saint. Tasmins tajjane bheda bhavat. Narad Bhakti Sutra. God and the saint is one. When you meet the true saint, the true Guru, you're meeting God personified. Shri Krishna is saying, Acharyaman Bijaniyan, Acharyam Bijaniyan. Know the saint to be me, he said to Uddhav. He's Sri Krishna personified. If you're so fortunate to have such a guru, then we have to practice. Know that he's looking at me. He's the one who is going to do everything for me. And I'm going against all his agya, all his instruction. वो कहते कि परदोष नहीं देखना. Don't find faults in others. This is so dangerous. One of the most dangerous things a sadhak can do is fault finding. Paradosh dekhna. So to the point, Bhagwan Shri Ram is saying to Shabari, Ashtam jatha labh santosha sapne hu nahi dekhi paradosha. Bhagwan Shri Ram is saying, he's describing Naudha Bhakti to Shabari, and he says the 8th type of devotion is to be contented, whether in gain or loss, and not even in dream, sapane, not even in dream, to look at the faults of others. So dangerous. Why is it so dangerous? Someone may ask, that person is bad, I best see how bad they are. So the moment that you start, you can see some fault in somebody has proven that by the fact that you, number one, you're faulty already. Secondly, you will start thinking very subtly, very subtly, I am better than you. That's why I can find fault. मैं आपसे अच्छा हूं. So what happened? Abhiman has come. Ego, the most dangerous thing in bhakti. Wanting God and saint cannot tolerate ego, ahankar. And thirdly, when you look at the fault of others, you add more to you. Already you have so much faults on the Maya. Out loud. We keep adding more. So one of the most dangerous things a sadhak can do is finding faults in others. Save yourself. Shri Maharaj would say, look, understand one thing. As long as we are under Maya, everybody is bad. Everyone. Sab ke sab bura hai. Now, if everybody is bad, how does it benefit me by looking how bad this person is? If by looking how bad somebody else it makes me better, aap theek hai karo, do it. But it makes us worse. We only add more, and more pride will come. It makes us worse. Somebody, Nakata, Maharaj uses this example, right? Is missing a piece of nose, and he sees another person's also missing a piece. He doesn't go and tease that person. Hey, you missing nose person! Hey, Nakata! No, I'm also missing. So if I realize that I am so bad, I am such fallen, instead of thinking about God and Guru every moment, I am thinking about dirty things in the world. My mind is running in the world all the time. It means my mind is so bad. Try to fix me. Let me try to fix me, not try to fix anyone else. Try to see. Our thing is to fix our own self. If you say, I can't help but find fault, then apne ko dekho. look at ourselves. And as long as we are under Maya, as long we're not Mahapurush, we have all the falls. Manas rog kachuk mein gaye hai sabke lakhi biralan hi paaye. There are many, many diseases of the mind. Many: greed, anger, jealousy, hatred, lust, delusion. You name it. Many, many. And hai sabke, everyone, as long as we are under Maya, we're materialistic, everyone has all of them. But lucky bidalan hi paaye. It is extremely difficult for the worldly person to see how bad they are, to see our own fault. And what prevents us from seeing how bad we are? That thing which is called ego, abhiman. The more we think I am great, I am good, it means the more abhiman we have, the more ego, the more big our ego is. And this is one of the most dangerous things. Gaurang Mahaprabhu says, Trinadapi suni chena. You want to be bhakt, you are bhakt, you want to do bhakti, you want to do devotion. First thing, sabse pehle, घास से बढ़कर दीन मन. You have to become humbler than a blade of grass. And that can only happen when we think ourselves to be the most fallen, most sinful. So, don't look outwardly. Don't go searching Bhagwan. If I go Vrindavan, I'll get a special Bhagwan. If I go Ayodhya, I'll find a special Bhagwan. If I go to Orissa, to Jagannath Puri, I'll find a special Bhagwan. If I go Vaishnavi, I'll find to have this big thing. How many people die climbing all these mountains every year? No, you don't have to go anywhere. The same Bhagwan is sitting in our heart. We can't find him. He's secretly, it's not a big secret, but because we can't see him, we can't feel him in any way due to our lacking in our spirituality. The fault is not Bhagwan, the fault is ours. We are lacking. We can experience him, we can know that he is there if we uplift ourselves, if we follow the instruction of Guru, we do what Guru tells us, Agya Palan. Ab dekho, bahut jaldi se anubhav hoga. Very quickly you'll, he's there. Radharani is there with me. You'll feel, you'll realize, you'll get the experience. But kuch karna hai, you have to do it. And the more that faith comes, Radharani, Maharaj, people, when will I see Maharaj? And he's sitting in your heart. So many satsangis, Bhaiya, when will I see Maharaji? I wonder that Maharaji is with you all the time. Maharaji, how much time he has told us, said to us, I never leave you. I will never leave you. Ab kitne baar bola unhone? How many times he has told us? Ab dekhte hai, you also see the videos, all these things. He's saying, how many times he has said it? Realize that he's always with us. He's given that promise, that challenge, I never leave you, I will never leave you. मैं ऐसा पिता नहीं अपने बच्चों को जब तक स्वार्थ है. When you do what the father in the world, jai ho, my child, and you don't do, then the father, get out, get lost. No, and Maharaj is not that kind of father. He's there with us all the time. But if we want to experience, we want to benefit, then we have to follow his instruction. Agya Palan. It's most important. So we work on realizing, the more we make this a fact, that I'm never alone. Maharaj is always with me, Radharani is always with me, Shri Krishna is always with me. These three are one and the same. Just make it a fact. There's so much benefit from it. And all this thing about negative thinking and all these things will go away. And how much you will experience, how much you, every moment you will, the moment you say Radhe, so much bliss you will feel. Radha Rani is sitting in the name. She's in my heart looking at me, with me all the time. I don't have this thing, where's Maharaji and when will I, he's there. With us all the time. It's up to us. We can realize, we can see Maharaji any moment. If we just follow his instruction, the same condition that Sri Krishna, that Bhagwan says, Nirmala Manajan So Mahipava, applies to Maharaji. The moment the heart, the mind will become pure, we'll see him. You don't have to wait to go to Golok to see him. Right here, because he's with us all the time. All the time. Let's make this a fact. Realize he's sitting in our heart and he's with us every moment. Keep increasing that feeling. The rest we'll hear some other time. Bole Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki, Srimad Sadguru Sarkar ki, Radha Rani ki, Jai Jai Shri Radhe, Jai Jai Shri Radhe, Jai Jai Shri Radhe. So, Indira made a very special request, and if I don't do it, then she'll beat me up. So, the Kirtan, what page? Tuhi. Not in this book? Oh, Mere Nandan, okay. So, Mere Nandan, what page? Yeah. 258. 258. Page 257. Yeah, there's this and another, one more request also too. So hopefully I'll finish both. She already told me about the Lathi. Oh yeah, of course. We're all going to sing. मेरे नंद नंदन मेरे नंद नंदन अपना बना ले मोही मेरे नंद नंदन मेरे नंद
अपना बना ले मोही मेरे नंद नंदन
मेरे नंद नंदन अपना बना ले मोही मेरे नंद नंदन मेरे
नंद नंदन मेरे नंद नंदन अपना बना ले मोही मेरे नंद नंदन
मेरे नंद नंदन मेरे नंद नंदन
मेरे नंद नंदन मेरे नंद नंदन
दर्श दिखा दे चुक मेरे नंद नंदन
तरस दिखा दे तुक मेरे नंद नंदन
मेरे नंद नंदन मेरे नंद नंदन मेरे
नंद नंदन मेरे नंद नंदन
प्रेम सुधा दे टुक मेरे नंद नंदन
प्रेम सुधारे तुक मेरे नंद नंदन
ओ मेरे नंद नंदन मेरे नंद नंदन अपना बना ले मोही मेरे नंद नंदन मेरे
नंद नंदन मेरे नंद नंदन अपना बना दे तू मेरे नंद नंदन
मेरे नंद नंदन मेरे नंद नंदन मेरे
मेरे नंद नंदन
निज सेवा दे मोही मेरे नंद नंदन
जैसे वादे मोही मेरे नंद नंदन
मेरे नंद नंदन मेरे नंद नंदन
मेरे नंद नंदन
तू ही मेरा मैं भी तेरा मेरे नंद नंदन
तू ही मेरा मैं भी तेरा मेरे नंद नंदन
ओ मेरे नंद नंदन मेरे नंद नंदन अपना बना ले मोही मेरे नंद नंदन
मेरे नंद नंदन मेरे नंद नंदन अपना बना दे मोही मेरे नंद नंदन
मेरे नंद नंदन मेरे नंद नंदन
मेरे नंद नंदन मेरे नंद नंदन
मेरे थे रहोगे मेरे थे रहोगे मेरे मेरे नंद नंदन
मेरे तेरा होगे मेरे नंद नंदन
मेरे नंद नंदन मेरे नंद नंदन मेरे पाछा नहीं छोड़ू तेरा मेरे नंद नंदन
पाछा नहीं छोड़ो तेरा
ओ मेरे नंद नंदन मेरे नंद नंदन अपना बना ले मोही मेरे नंद नंदन मेरे
अपना बना दे मोही मेरे नंद नंदन
मेरे नंद नंदन मेरे नंद नंदन
मेरे नंद नंदन मेरे नंद नंदन
लागी नहीं छूटे अब मेरे नंद नंदन
लागी नहीं छूटे अब मेरे नंद नंदन
मेरे नंद नंदन मेरे नंद नंदन मेरे
नंद नंदन मेरे नंद नंदन
जग छूटे तू ना छूटे मेरे नंद नंदन
जग छूटे तू ना छूटे मेरे नंद नंदन
ओ मेरे नंद नंदन मेरे नंद नंदन अपना बना ले मोही मेरे नंद नंदन मेरे
नंद नंदन मेरे नंद नंदन अपना बना ले मोही मेरे नंद नंदन
मेरे नंद नंदन मेरे नंद नंदन मेरे
नंदन मेरे नंद नंदन
उर से लगा ले मोही मेरे नंद नंदन उर
से लगा ले मोही मेरे नंद नंदन
मेरे नंद नंदन 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 मेरे नंद नंदन
तुझ सा कृपालु नहीं मेरे नंद नंदन
तुझे साथी पालो नहीं मेरे नंद नंदन
ओ तुझ सा कृपालु नहीं मेरे नंद नंदन
साथी पालू नहीं मेरे नंद नंदन
ओ मेरे नंद नंदन मेरे नंद नंदन अपना बना ले मोहे मेरे नंद नंदन
मेरे नंद नंदन मेरे नंद नंदन अपना बना ले मोदी मेरे नंद नंदन
ओ राधे 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 राधे
राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे
ओ राधे 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 राधे
राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे
राधे
राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे
राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे
राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे
राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे
राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे
ओ राधे 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 राधे
राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे
ओ राधे 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 राधे
राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे
ओ राधे 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 राधे
राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे
ओ राधे 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 राधे
राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे
राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे
राधे राधे
राधे ओ राधे 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 राधे
राधे राधे राधे
राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे
राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे
ओ राधे 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 राधे
राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे
ओ राधे 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 राधे
राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे
ओ राधे 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 राधे
राधे राधे राधे राधे
राधे
राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे
ओ राधे 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 ओ राधे 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 ओ राधे 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 राधे
राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे
मेरे नंद नंदन मेरे नंद नंदन अपना बना ले मोही मेरे नंद नंदन मेरे
नंद नंदन मेरे नंद नंदन अपना बना ले मोदी मेरे नंद Yes.
Hari Hari Bol, Bol Hari Bol, Hari
Hari bol, bol Hari bol.
Oh Hari Hari Bol, Oh Hari Hari Bol, Bol Hari Bol.
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 Oh Hari Hari Bol, Bol Hari Bol.
Hari Hari Bol, Bol Hari Bol.
Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Hari Bol, Hari Bol.
Hari Bol,
Hari Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Hari Bol. Hari Bol, Bol Hari Bol.
Hari Hari Bol, Bol Hari Bol.
Oh Hari Hari Bol, Bol Hari Bol.
Hari Hari Bol, Bol Hari Bol.
Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Hari Bol, Hari Bol.
Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol.
Oh Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Hari Bol, Hari Bol.
Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol.
Hari Hari Bol, Bol Hari Bol. Hari
Hari Bol, Bol Hari Bol.
Hari Hari Bol, Bol Hari Bol.
Hari Hari Bol, Bol Hari Bol.
Mukund Madhav Hari Hari Bol.
Mukund Madhav, Hari Hari Bol.
O Mukund Madhav Govinda Bol.
Mukund Madhav, Govinda
O
Bol.
Hari Hari Bol, Bol Hari Bol.
Hari Hari Bol, Bol Hari Bol.
राधा रानी की stop this thing. Umang, just press finish. Press share. Not this leave it.